Probably one of the most common questions I get is, Rachel, how do I create a content strategy or a content plan for myself, for clients, for any business that I'm taking a look at? I'm going to show you exactly how today, and we're not going to have any fluff, which is kind of cool. Now, there are basically four things that I like to rely on when it comes to creating a content plan. Now, if you stick with me and take notes and even work along with me, by the end of today, you could literally have your entire content plan and strategy for the next year, which is pretty awesome. So, the four things that I like to focus on in different percentages for any brand are variety, vulnerable content. We've got viral content like trends and things that are big discussions right now, right, in your industry, and value. Now, it was back in 2019 that I got really stuck in my business and I was really struggling to break through and kind of get to a new level. And I felt like I was kind of almost like paralyzed when I was thinking about creating content. I was like, what in the world do people want to learn? What are they going to find value in? What are they going to be excited about looking for my videos for? And I had a coach who actually challenged me to go and search for 20 big names in my industry who had far surpassed the level of growth and success that I was at. And he said, I want you to go and look at every single thing that they did year by year from the time that they started in their journey to where they are today. Look for the years that they spiked and look for what they did in the few years before that. And as much as there was variety, vulnerable content, and viral content, every single one of them experienced a massive surge when they started consistently sharing value content. Now, when I'm talking about value content, I mean things that really and truly answer the questions that people have, kind of like this video today. So you might have been wondering, how do I create a content strategy? How do I create a content plan? And here I am giving you the answer in full depth, not holding anything back, which is kind of cool. So when I say I was looking up big names, I'm talking about people like Gary Vee and Marie Forleo. I looked up pretty much everyone in the industry that I had been fascinated by their growth trajectory. And when I saw this trend happening, I was like, well, that's it. I need to do this. So this is how you're going to plan out an entire year's worth of content strategy in just a couple of hours, which is fantastic. I do this every single year for my business. I'm even going to show you examples of it. So the first thing you're going to do is get super, super clear. What is my specialty? This is the thing in 1 to 3 words that you're known for. This isn't a beautiful USP. This isn't a statement that like leads from the heart. It's marketing. It's hair. It's outfits. It's accounting or Excel. So for me, for example, my specialty, pretty simply put, for most years has just been marketing. Lately, it's been more of marketing and business, but marketing, we keep it simple. So start by identifying your specialty first and foremost. Then from there, you're going to come up with 12 different subtopics within your specialty. Things that might be deliverables of services or products that you offer, things that people come to you for a lot, things that you're known for, want to be known for, want to write books on, want to do speeches for. So for example, I could put like TikTok as one. I could put Instagram as another. I could put Facebook as one. I could put e-commerce, right? If I could spell anything when I'm writing live. I could put Facebook ads as one. We could put funnels or email marketing, so on and so forth. And I'm actually going to take you guys behind the scenes of one of mine that I did back in 2020, because that one shot us up from a couple of 100,000 followers to today being over 3 million followers combined across all platforms. So you're going to fill out your 12 subtopics, and here are some examples of them. So take a look. This is my actual viral framework from 2020, which is kind of powerful. TikTok was a big place for us back in 2020. So I had TikTok Basic, TikTok Advanced, TikTok for Business. So like revenue, leads, selling products, etc. And TikTok for marketers or freelancers like social media peeps. YouTube, organic social media growth, organic lead gen, different topics, organic sales and profit, content creation, books and resources. That's a big one for me every single year. The hero's journey, journey. I didn't actually know it then, but I was starting to kind of show that I was getting really interested in psychology and archetypes, and that's become more and more prevalent in my business. If you look at my 2025 viral framework, you'll see it more prevalent. Freelancing and working from home. So then what you're going to do is, if we've got 12 subtopics, right? Basically, if you create or combine 30 super specific questions that people are asking a lot, for each and every one of these, you pretty much have 360 ideas for content that you can specifically answer. Now, in case you're saying, well, Rachel, I don't think that's going to work that well, I'll show you what happened when I followed that. So we'll just go to my YouTube channel. Let's get it pulled up just one moment. If we look at my YouTube and look at my most popular videos, okay, let's go ahead and take a peek at my channel. Got to make sure it's muted. Beautiful. We're going to go to videos and we're going to look at my most popular ones. These were all ones that happened when I followed that exact framework. And sometimes it takes a few years for them to pop off the way they're going to. But you can see here, the top one, 3 million views. This is the one that actually got me Dean Graciosi as a client. And I got to train Tony Robbins' social media team. They brought me in for their course, all because of these super simple, super, sometimes basic, sometimes advanced questions that I was answering with content. And you'll notice even here, this is pretty simple. How to edit a TikTok video. Okay. How to get verified on TikTok. Okay. It's literally just how to, and then answering the question that people have about it. So here's exactly how you can find the questions. There are 2 ways. One is super cheap and one is free. The super cheap way is obviously going to be better. I'm not quite sure what the pricing is of this platform, but it's Answer the Public. Answer the Public is powerful because basically it combines all of the top most asked questions from Google. And when people have a question, the first place they go is Google. By going to a source like Answer the Public and getting a compilation of all of the most asked questions, you are literally hand delivered the exact questions that you can answer with your content in order to rank across all of your content. Okay, so this one's pretty affordable. It's either $5 a month, that's, trust me, more than enough, or lifetime. I paid, I think, $50 for lifetime. And now I can use this tool every single day. So here I might type in, for example, TikTok. And let's see what comes up. It'll take a moment to populate. Basically, it's going to give you a wheel of all of the top most asked questions, and you can export this as a CSV. So sometimes I'll read it like this. Will TikTok be banned in 2025? That would be a great one for me to probably record today. Are TikTok repost public? That's a good question. Lots of people want to know the answer to that. Can TikTok see your drafts? How TikTok changed America? What TikTok has the most likes? What TikTok app? And you can go through, pick the ones that you want to answer, the ones that you think are going to basically bring in the people that you want to work with or attract. If I wanted to do TikTok for business or TikTok marketing, I can enter a couple of keywords that kind of make it more clear what the topic is. So we're going to go ahead and see what answers it comes up with. Let's take a peek. Why your business should be on TikTok. That's a good one. Can TikTok business accounts go live? That's also a good one. People like answers to those types of things. Can TikTok business accounts be monetized? How does TikTok business account work? Why a TikTok business account? Why TikTok is good for business? These are some fantastic questions. It wouldn't take too long to search for all of the terms that would get me the questions I need. Now, Answer the Public is my favorite way to compile the right questions, and I like to kind of make sure it answers a lot of different things within each of my subtopics. So here we go. Can TikTok be used for marketing? How TikTok marketing works. These are so good. How effective is TikTok marketing? Yeah, these are gorgeous. So then what you're going to do is you're going to combine all of them. As you can see here, we've got my 12 core themes, but down here I have my not shuffled viral framework. And this right here has my 30 questions for each topic. And you can see I just put them into this formatted list. It's super easy. And then once I've gotten all of the questions that I want, I go ahead and copy and paste them all into a Google Sheet. Then from there, I'm going to go ahead and it's control and then click. It's kind of like a right click on a PC, but that's for Mac. And I'm going to hit randomize range. And I'm going to do that a few times. This is basically shuffling these prompts. And I like how this looks. So let's go ahead and grab the 360 questions. Actually, I have more than that because sometimes I get greedy. And we're going to go ahead and put them up in the top in my shuffled section for my viral framework. This is where you essentially are putting all of these questions that lead to massive value in your business, okay? So let's go ahead and take a peek at how to do this for free. Isn't that pretty cool? Another thing that I find really helpful, I won't do this for the whole sheet, but you can make this like a checklist so that you know when you've answered these questions. So each day when you have time for content creation blocked out, you head straight to this. Okay, great. I'm going to make a piece of content for each social platform around how much social media managers can make. And boom, there we go. All right, this is how you can do it for free. So let's say one of the questions was, or a topic that comes up a lot is like invoicing and clients paying and how to handle them paying. Okay, so I'm going to put client doesn't want to pay, or I could put client invoice. Right here in Google, it says people also ask, and there's 4 questions that are related. Now, I can expand and contract these multiple times until I get the questions that I like, and you can do this unlimited times. Now, these are about a specific topic, so maybe I want to say like client invoicing. Let's find out about client invoicing. What do people also ask? What is the best way to invoice clients? That's a good one. Let's get more like it. Expand it, contract it. How to make an invoice for a client. Love it. How long should you give a client to pay an invoice? That's a really good question. How do you invoice for a beginner? What are reasonable payment terms? These are all so good. What should an invoice say? What is a good sentence for an invoice? This right here gives like 5 to 10 fantastic questions to turn into content pieces, whether they're for short form videos, YouTube videos, blogs, or even just static posts or emails, which I think is kind of cool. All right. And it works for other topics too. How to TikTok. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get some more questions here. And then to grab them, you just highlight it, copy it, paste it into your sheet. Can I make a living off of TikTok? How much does TikTok pay for 1,000 views? How many followers do you need to start making money on TikTok? These are so good. Does Instagram pay you? I love that that actually came up. Who makes the most money? How to get TikTok followers? Such a good question. How to use hashtags on TikTok? I happen to have a very good strategy for that. So once again, you compile them all into this beautiful document here, which is just a numbered list. You can see right here, I have the 12 topics as like the first kind of section in the numbered list, and then I just hit tab to add in the 30 questions to each and every section. So it's beautifully organized. And then of course it looks like I don't have these, but I did have them and I just deleted them at some point or copied them and pasted them into a new doc. Paste them into your Google Sheet, randomize the range, and the last part is the most important. Only you have the power to start creating content. So I've got some free resources below if you check this out. They will support you pretty much in kind of everything you want to do. And comment below and let me know, did you find this helpful? And what type of content would you like to see more of in 2025, 2026, and beyond? I'll catch you later. Bye for now.